What do you see as the most important issue for Iranian Canadians in this election, and which party is better positioned to address it? Let's start with you, Sadeh.
Okay, so I'm going to be bold. This is my assessment as somebody who.
You're going to be bold. Who
yeah,
knew?
Yeah, no. Yeah. So.
It's not your brand to be bold.
But it's you might come across as hyperbole, but let's get into it. This is my assessment. I call Canada of Trudeau the Islamic Republic of Canada, half jokingly.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why I do that. And obviously we know about foreign influence, ICC that you mentioned, and so it's much beyond that. I will draw for you comparisons between how the Liberal Party, and it's not only the Liberal Party, it's the Liberal NDP, which I don't really understand. Maybe you can explain to us what the difference is. Is there any difference between the two parties anymore? But the Liberal NDP government over the past 9 years is turning us into another version of what we saw in Iran, the country we escaped from because of the Islamic regime, so on and so forth.
So, Mehrdad, I was going to ask you the same question, but first you might want to respond to a comparison to the Islamic Republic of Iran.
Well, that's definitely far-fetched. I profoundly disagree with that. I think what you see actually is a kind of, it's very natural. I mean, a party being in power for many number of years, and you get the voter fatigue. And it happened with conservative, it happened with liberals. That's very natural to see. As someone who has actually lived abroad, when I was living and working in the US when Trudeau was in power, I can see at the time, the first Trump administration, that was a delight for many Americans, actually. I got free hugs because of Trudeau at the time. Having said that,
he was a symbol to the world of resistance to the Trump.
And also pleasant side of the politics more. The thing is, what didn't materialize, and that was my critique of him, was you needed to use that social capital, that personality and charisma into objective politics and move the politics forward for people based on values, human rights values, the national interest, all those things that Canada stands for, right? And that didn't materialize to the extent that I'd like to see. And we're past that. He's not in power anymore.